Hey,
Hey,
we're live.
Hey guys, hey.
How's it
What's
going?
up?
First HexAsian Hangout.
Going all
How's it
right.
going?
is this the Virgin stream?
I think that's it.
Technically episode 2.
Episode 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So one of our partner in crime is a bit late, so that's okay. He'll come on whenever he does. Yeah. How's it going, everyone? By the way, I'd probably like to welcome Papa Bona, Crypto King. Oh, where's D-Raj?
He dropped out.
D-Raj ran out of rupiah to put in the internet connection
God.
token control.
Filipino pesos, I guess.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
pesos.
He's in the Philippines
He's
now.
in the
huh?
Philippines.
Yeah.
He probably didn't like my. I won't say. Diraj. Hey,
Hi, D-Raj.
Diraj. Oh, he froze. Hang on.
Okay.
Having some sort of connection issue.
Yeah.
D-Raj, what's your specialty?
So I have done a postgraduate diploma in occupational health or industrial health, or what you go OSHA's. Have you heard? May have heard this. And I'm currently working in pharmacovigilance as a pharmacovigilance physician, or what is known as a medical reviewer. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we are the ones that keep dangerous drugs, or rather prescription drugs, which have which have potentially dangerous side effects, out of the market.
I see. Do these drugs also have a side effect of slow and carefully chosen words and low internet speeds?
Yeah,
Just say yes. It's okay.
right.
Okay.
It's mainly because I still have to think of what I have to say in my mother tongue and then translate it to English and then speak.
I see.
That causes the lack.
Yeah, I don't. I have a lot of respect for people that speak 2 and 3 languages. So thank you very much for your patience.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Hey, just having a little bit of structure. Sorry to interrupt. So I'll probably, I suppose, Papa's kind of started to grill D-Raj a little bit. So I suppose I'll probably start with D-Raj a little bit. Is there something, I suppose, you would like to say? I suppose we will take the stream wherever, how deep you want to go, but hopefully not political. Yeah, just go ahead, take it away, and then we'll probably go around the room and yeah, just to catch up with people, I suppose, where you are. I suppose if you do want to say where you are and locate, well, I suppose for where you live, or just anything in general with your culture or anything like that. Doesn't actually have to be even crypto related. You can do, well, yeah, take it away.
Yeah. So actually, I don't have anything specific to discuss. If I want to talk about myself, I can go on and on. And I think that is one thing I learned working in a corporate scenario. Like, yeah, you have to toot your own horn for to get noticed. So and I am not supposed to give out information about my company on social media, but I've been, but it's there if you search me on LinkedIn. So I've been working as a pharmacovigilance physician for around 7 years now. 3 years I worked in India, and there and now there was a secondary site set up in Philippines. So I was transferred here to train the physicians here, and I've been here for around 3.5, 4 years, and it's been great. And once you travel around, you come to know about various cultures and how contrastingly different they are. And so please go
Dheeraj, I've
ahead.
got one question for you. So I think I was quite intrigued. I think most people would be anyway. Just you mentioned on our first. Oh, he's gone. Whoops.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's okay. Hopefully he puts more credits in there and just go try again later before 99 seconds comes to an end. All right. We'll bring him back when he does. All right. Who wants to go next? Oh, you're back.
Yep.
You are back. Hey, Dheeraj, sorry if I don't, before I lose you again.
Okay.
I was just saying before, would you just like to kindly talk about something that you've mentioned in one of our first streams, just like you being multilingual, I suppose, for people who don't understand, especially maybe just with Indian culture, especially like there are that many different languages in such a small space. And I suppose where you originally came from anyway, where the languages are kind of mixed together and you've got your own little special thing but everyone just understands each other. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes. Now India is like there are 13 official languages in India, and each language has its own dialect. And I come from Mumbai, and in the state of Maharashtra, and it is said that after every 7 miles there is a new dialect of Marathi, that is my mother tongue. So even, and it's kind of um, a challenge sometimes, but it also uh, points out the fact that it's uh, less of what you speak and how you speak it. So you kind of learn to uh, inter kind of learn to convey your messages without knowing the exact words, maybe, like. And it's always enlightening for
Cool. Okay. I just wanted to say, I jumped in a taxi today to work, and basically there's an Indian driver who came to pick me up bright and early, 6:30 in the morning, as you would. So he was listening to what I thought was Punjabi music, because I also, you know how like when someone plays music, it actually scrolls through on your infotainment system and tells you kind of what it is. So I've just asked him casually, say, hey, are you Sikh by any chance? Because I don't see him having a turban or something along those lines. And I asked him the question, and he I don't know if he was offended or something, and he just goes, "What makes you think I'm Sikh?" I'm like, I don't know, because the music, because I picked up those words. I used to work, when I was 16, I worked for a computer company that's basically owned by a Punjabi boss. And so I learned a couple of words here and there, and I was so insensitive back in the day where, they hire people from all over India. And I said, hey, why don't you guys talk to each other in your own language? I was so insensitive. They said, no, we don't understand each other. I'm like, how does that work? And that was new to me. That was news to me. But, what I think what he mentioned was pop music, at least in India, is these days are a mix of everything. And everyone just knows what it means, which is really interesting.
Yes, and yeah, there are words of it becomes a hot pot of kind of stuff like. So there are words from English, from Punjabi, from South Indian languages, Marathi, Hindi. So some words everybody is familiar with, and it's more like listening to the music itself. It's kind of a peppy number and dance numbers. So no, very most of the people would he listen to songs which are in a language which they may not even speak. Yeah.
There you go.
So
Hey, I'm just going to say,
yeah.
probably shout out to the chats. I've got Benny on the chat. I'll bring it up.
Hey, Benny. Morning.
Hey, Benny.
Raj, have you got more to add? Hey.
Yeah, my brain along with my internet connection is slow right now, so I think I'll chip in along as you guys progress if I have anything to add.
Sounds good. Perfect.
I have a interesting story about D-Raj.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm not the most. I mean, I'm fascinated by technology, but I can't pretend to be the most technical person on the face of the earth. In fact, I've commandeered my son's rig for this evening's stream for the first time, and for this, he's got a very messy area behind me, so I had to get a green screen taken care of. Now, I've never streamed on Restream, and I've never used OBS before, so I'm obviously in the chat. You saw me going crazy. So a half hour before the stream started, I'm sweating bullets, and I'm like, I don't know what this thing is going to do. So I got to reach out to some of the HexAsians on the chat and figure out if anybody can tell me how to get this thing done. Well, who comes to the call but D-Raj? He says, I'm online. And I said, can I call you? And he says, give me 2 minutes. And sure enough, D-Raj and I are on the phone working through this. And I had one simple question. I've got OBS taken care of. How do I get it on Restream? Well, what you do is you wait until it starts, and then you select your virtual camera in the stream. Oh, is that it? Yes. Very good. Thank you so much, D-Raj. You saved my life. And then he ends with, and I almost lost my shit. He says, thank you very much for calling support. Would you have time for one very short survey? It would help me out so much. And of course, I said what I always say, and that is, I don't have time for this. Goodbye. Click.
Oh, God.
Great.
So he's got quite the comedy edge to this man.
Oh.
Oh, that was awesome.
Well, there you go. I suppose I'll probably kind of like to move on since Papa's probably already started. Do you want to take the floor? Take the stage if you like.
Papa started. Be careful, everyone. Well, I've got this massive branding balloon above me, and then I'm framed with another big branding balloon to my immediate right. But
All right, I'll let you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
How's that?
Oh, my neck, it feels so much better now. So so my story. So a lot of people have been asking me, and especially in this group, now that I'm happily active, behest of middle class working man and crypto Vince, a lot of people ask me, what the heck are you doing in Tokyo, and how long have you been there, and do you speak Japanese? And the answer is I've been in Japan for nearly contiguous length of time. It's been 25 years. And probably all my adult working life has been spent in Japan. And I started off taking Japanese in university. I took 3 years of Japanese and I got straight A's and everything, and I loved everything. My love for Asian culture in general and Japan specifically starts from a very early age. I had lots of friends from over here. And in LA, we get a big mix of lots of different ethnicities from Asia. So anyway, I decided that I couldn't use Japanese in anything going to school in Southern California. So there was a program to study abroad, and I took that, and I went to Waseda University here in Tokyo. And I found out pretty quickly, actually 3 days after I had arrived, that I placed the lowest on the exam for the ability to speak Japanese and write it and read it. And they said, don't worry, you speak like a textbook written by a woman. And I said, well, thank you. Great. Excellent. So over the next year, I unlearned everything within the first 2 weeks and relearned it the right way a couple weeks after that. And the rest was just all a very immersive program of learning Japanese. And that was fun. I spent most of my time in Kendo Dokokai, which is, smashing people on the head with bamboo sticks. And that was, a lot of that stuff. And I found out that the Dokokai was a great place to become an alcoholic. So I, had a great time going to izakayas and hoisting beers 4 or 5 times a week with all my Dokokai brothers and sisters. And that's where I really learned my Japanese. So I got my training that way. And then I became an English teacher. I didn't want to leave, so I became an English teacher for a short time, and then a theatrical teacher for a while, doing stage plays and musicals in Japanese, which was insane. And there was no money in it, so my friends in the States were saying, "Hey, there's this new thing called it's a big tech boom going on. Come back over here to Silicon Valley. As long as you got a pulse, you can get a job." So I flew back. No experience whatsoever. And pretty literally they took my pulse and said, would you like to start in 6-figure salary? And I'm like, yes, please. And then somebody found out that I had lived in Japan for a couple of 4 or 5 years. So they said, you'll be our guy in Japan. So the sales VP took me under his wing. I started in a company that dealt with very high-speed firewalls. And we were taking on the big boys doing a network processor-based architecture. So that was kind of cool. And they shot me over to Japan. And I continued in security sales. I did hardware security, software security services, and a little bit of embedded technology as well, plus some live listen and lawful intercept technology as well. So I've worked with cryptographers and lots of different types of security. And probably around 2013, 2014, I started hearing about Bitcoin from the same type of, cypherpunks that I used to rub elbows with. The cryptographers all were poo-pooing it. They said, this is going to be it's never going to take off. It's only something for the cypherpunks to trade for pizzas, and it's all bullshit. And of course, back then, Bitcoin was like $100. So I missed that opportunity. And then, I got a second lease on life when I came and I joined the Hexican community, because it's a beautiful thing to be at the ground floor, hitching your wagon to a truly rising force like Hex. And it's altogether new, and you're buying it for fractions of a cent, and even at a penny, I think it's a steal. And we're off for huge things together. Yeah, so that's my whole story. If there are any questions, I will yield to questions. If you care to to seal them in an envelope and mail them to my attorney. She'll weed through them and decide whether or not I can answer them. Thank you.
なるほどね。面白い。
なるほど。ありがとうございました。でも、ちょっと面白くないね。
Eh?
ちょっとつまんない。It's a little bit boring, but
No,
that's
it's
my
not.
story.
It's oof, yeah, it's something. It's definitely better than my Japanese story. Anyway. Hey, well, shout out to the chat. So we've got Hexmax. Hey.
Oh, Wales only then.
Wales only. Oh, you've got to be joking. If he's watching, oh my
Wales.
God, I think we're getting a pump, are we?
Boom. Yeah, that's right.
What kind of pump are you talking about, sir?
No, not 14 pulses. Definitely
Oh,
not.
no, I hope not. That's okay if that's your thing. Okay. But yeah, not mine.
Cool. Hey, Crypto King, you want to be up next on the stage?
Sure. About a little bit about myself. I did 24 years in the Navy, most of it in Japan. Going from ship shore, different ships, different areas around Japan. Found crypto, I believe, 2012. Heard about Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the rest of the stuff that came out. Being that I was in Japan, I decided to start up a meetup group, a Bitcoin meetup group, and I had met Roger at a different meetup up in Tokyo.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so I shook hands with him, said what's up, and I asked him, hey, if I start a meetup out here near the Navy base, would you show up? And he did. Showed up and basically took over the whole meetup. I mean, he was the center of attention. I had about 8 or 9, mostly Americans. I think there was a few maybe British guys that were out here in Japan that attended. And ever since then, I've maintained contact with Roger Ver. I could reach out to him right now and say hi to him, and he'll say hi back. So I've always respected him, even though he's got a pretty maybe his attitude is maybe a little overwhelming for some people, but he has to be that way because he was one of the first promoters of Bitcoin, spending tens of thousands of dollars on ads in the US. So he's very positive force for the crypto space. I mean, he likes BCH, Bitcoin Cash, but I mean, like he always says, if there's something better, let go with that. So he's not like some of these other maximalists that are, just all I want to talk about is their coin. He's not that type.
He always gets painted as the evil one among like the Bitcoin maximalists. So, yeah.
Right. So I think that's why him and Richard, they get along. I mean, they might bump heads on their interviews, but behind the scenes, they're on the equal terms as far as, defending their projects, and, they see eye to eye. But getting back to me, my Japanese is not where it should be, not where Papa's is. I've been in Japan probably almost as long as Papa, but I did take the college course. I think I took the college course twice while I was in the Navy, and I was able to write my name and, carry on a little, basic conversation. But being that I was stationed on a ship, I would go out to sea for 3, 4 months and lose it, because I wouldn't use it at all. So, upon leaving Japan, I was, writing my name and talking a little bit here and there, and then deploy for 4 months and not use it. You lose it if you don't use it. You don't use it, you lose it. So, so I just have some basic. I mean, I could understand a lot, but it's hard for me to respond back with a lengthy conversation. I could just respond like I could order food, I could tell the directions of a taxi, hidari, masugu, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I want to put some time together to learn the language this year. That's one of my goals. That I need to be where Papa is at least, and I think he's probably pretty fluent. So
no, you know what? Sorry to bust in, but Crypto King, the best thing to make your Japanese so much better. Here's the key. Are you ready? Get married to a Japanese woman, but that doesn't teach you the Japanese. The thing that'll teach you the Japanese is getting a 4-year-long divorce from the same Japanese woman. That'll help you out when you got to testify on your behalf.
That got dark really quickly.
Yeah,
and then get married again.
True, that's true. But I think I had an opportunity again while I was in the Navy. I was at a duty station where the mix was mostly Japanese technicians in my office, and I was able to, kind of utilize it more because, it was just an easier way for them to communicate, and I didn't want to, try to pressure them and forcing them to only speak English. So I try to, acclimate myself to their environment and, to get better. But even then, that was just, a 2 or 3 year tour, and it's here or there. But let's see, what else? I don't know what it is about what I've been into lately with helping the DS, the Discourse Syndicate. I mean, I've been having some great success with it, and I don't know, I guess I just found my calling of how to bring on some heavy guests. I mean, if you guys, I know you guys do watch the Discourse Syndicate, but over the next, probably, I got to get confirmation of what they got coming up next, but we're talking about CEOs of companies coming on to the Discourse Syndicate. Maybe possibly former members of Congress are coming. I've already made those contacts. So be on the lookout for within the next, 2 or 3 weeks for some heavy people coming on.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
You're doing a great job, Crypto King.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I mean, I love doing it. It just makes me happy that I'm getting responses from some of these. A Harlem Globetrotter responded, and we're working on him, getting him on. So I was just surprised that I was able to get these types of responses, and it just makes me so happy to see that we got the other guys on the front line, Kinetics and RG3, finishing up the conversations and behind the scenes to make these things happen. So I appreciate the team's work. It's not only me, it's we got guys on the other side doing the other, difficult conversations that go on, but just making that first contact it just sets it off.
So do you think you're going to be able to get RG3 to wear a collared shirt?
No, I doubt it. He already mentioned that he's who he is. Whoever comes on the show, we're not going to let them dictate just because he is who he is and he looks the way he doesn't mean that he can't speak from knowledge and with an educated responses to the guest that's on the show. So take it or leave it. Once they do appear on the show, it is what it is. So RG3 knows what he's got to do. So
cool.
He's always been a rebel at heart.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like. That's what I like him to be. I just made it. I made it a joke about it the other day on the I think it was on the effing Hangout, where I said, hey, you gotta with these guests that I got coming on, you gotta bump your dress code. And he's like, what?
Yeah, I heard
no,
that. I heard
that. So.
That's why
I knew that. I knew that's what his response was going to be. But I do, like I said, we do have some heavy hitters coming on. So I mean, it'll be up to them on like, oh wait a minute, what's this? But we'll see. Yeah.
Hey,
Um,
Scott,
I just mentioned. Let's see. I do have 3 kids. They're all over 20. So the youngest is a boy. So my youngest child is a boy. He'll be 20 this year. So yeah,
Nice.
that's it.
All right.
sounds like freedom to me. That's a long time
And
for
that,
me.
Yeah.
and yeah, that there. Thanks for bringing that up because I do want to mention that to me, crypto is freedom. That's
Yep.
one of the pinnacles of being able to make your own decisions. And crypto gets rid of middlemen. It puts the power back to the people, as far as being able to spend where you want to, when you want to, not having to wait for permission from a bank. I hate banks. So there you go.
I'd
That's
rather
it.
have RG3 for treasurer.
Yeah.
RG3 for president. Sorry.
I'll take a minute to acknowledge Magby in the chat. He's our admin for the Hex Philippines group, and he's a pharmacist, and he's not actually pharmacist. He's a medical technician, and is working on the front lines providing healthcare services to a lot of people in the Philippines. So shout out for him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thanks. You
Outstanding.
guys continue, please.
Thank you. Well, I want to give a shout out to Wells Only. I see you out there, HexMac, El Hexidente. You guys have been doing fantastic work. El Hexidente with his designs that he submitted to the Hex lamp contest. We did extend that contest out to the March 6th. We bumped the prize to $100 in Ethereum is the prize winner. So if you guys haven't seen the designs Sammy and Out of Context Hex submitted some really spicy designs. I think one of them is a silhouette of a net, a net Hex. I think Out of Context Hex made a silhouette of a net, and I think that's probably going to be the winner. But yeah, it's just have fun with it. I did suggest for someone to make the Motley and the Valiant brand, and Joe Exotic did that Pocky chip challenge. What was it, last week? And I was saying that someone out there can make a Pocky Hex, inspired lamp to commemorate that Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know if it was that or not, but design a lamp with a Pocky chip and Hex logo together or something like that. Just have fun with it, and then we'll put a vote out and see which design wins.
So now that Kevin's here, do we have to stop talking about him?
What's up, Kevin?
Konbanwa, guys.
Konbanwa.
Hi, Kevin.
Namaskar, Dheeraj.
I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chats. It's just flowing.
Somebody's saying that there's going to be a Richard Hart stream pretty soon. What was that?
He said 4,
later today.
4 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's going to be like what? 5 a.m. here, 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, work, so I'll try and listen to some of it. But yeah, it's Richard. He is a force to be reckoned with. I love the way he just be, just smashing people on the questions on this chat.
Yeah, he keeps it real.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Vince, did you timestamp that last one?
No. The only one I timestamped for him was his conference appearance.
Oh yeah, that one. That was wild though. It's like 1 million timestamps you got in there. It was great work.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, been taking a little break from that just to kind of focus on this, but yeah, some other things.
Vince is the workhorse.
Thanks. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, for my background, I don't know if you guys could see the background, but let's see. This here is the Bitcoin white paper in Japanese. This whole
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
yeah, it's
Oh,
in
wow.
Japanese. It's from Link's Art collection. They sold I think they still sell it. It's the Bitcoin white paper. It's all in kanji. But yeah,
Wow.
that's right there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice. Nice.
No, very, very cool. Diraj just dropped.
I should
We'll
get one
wait
of
for him to
those.
come back in. I
Is
will.
Here, let-
is the crypto community big in Japan?
Oh yes, yes it is.
Okay.
As far as the Hex community, I think me and Papa might be there.
Yeah, we're the only ones. I'll bet. Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
what you need.
so they have TV. What is it? DMM, the exchange.
DMM,
And I know
yeah,
DMM.
DMM.
CoinCheck. You guys, that's the Declaration of Currency Independence right there on my wall.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hard to
Jeez,
see,
you're
but I mean,
hardcore, man.
Wow, that's
I got a little
that's history, man.
Crypto Kitty there.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I have a couple of
On my
those
hat.
in MetaMask.
Let's see if I can do this here. See all my different hats I have hanging up my.
It's on the roof.
Depending
Wow.
on who you're going to see, you wear their hat, huh?
Mm.
There you go.
A hat for every occasion.
Damn, man.
Flyers. Wow.
There you go. That's
Hardcore.
my little. I mean, I live by myself here, so this is my little.
Mm.
That little section I just showed you, I have 3 of those. So I'm in my main one, and then there's 2 more. But it's
Oh.
I only pay like 400. I pay like $460 a month here for this little pad I have. So
460.
That's
Can you
cheap.
sublet a room for me?
yeah. Well, I think you're in Tokyo, right? Or yeah, you're somewhere in Tokyo. So yeah, I know the prices are high out there, but for
Disgusting.
this little apartment I have, it's about $460 a month.
I think you could only get a toilet in Tokyo for $460, right?
Halftime, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One cheek.
One cheek.
worth.
Yeah. No toilet paper, just a
No
bidet.
You maybe get some squirting of the bidet, maybe.
Then the air dry it.
Oh man. I let me tell you that's probably about the greatest thing about living in Japan. For the last 25 years, I've had an integrated bidet in my life.
Yeah.
And only now are the guys in the U.S. Turning on to the fact that smearing is not where it's at, guys. Bidet or nothing. Bidet or
That's it.
nothing.
I
think-
I have, and the water comes out a little warm too, so it's like
yeah, yeah,
green.
yeah. Heated.
Yeah,
You've got heated seats for
Yep.
I think
in the winter.
for our
yeah.
right, the heated seats.
Yeah,
But
heated seats.
for our well, everybody that's watching, I mean, everybody could get a bidet. I think Amazon has them for as low as like $25. So I mean, if you're in the States and you don't have a bidet, you are missing out, because the days of getting splinters on your butt are over with the bidet.
Go saving money on a bidet for $25. You got to spend a little bit for it. You got to get the name brand. Get a Toto wash.
Get a Toto, yeah.
Get that air dry. Get that fart removing stick. Get the whole massage, and get the 3 different jets and the spinaroo, and get them all in there and live life, man.
Papa, have you seen? I saw one where it had like you could play music to like privacy.
Yes.
So, like, if you're making a lot of you got the runs, or if you're making a lot of farting sounds, you could play like music or bubbles or something.
Little birds chirping and
distract
water
you, I guess.
rushing.
'Cause this was at a public restroom. Yeah.
I think it's called. I think it's called the Otohime, which is Sound Princess.
Your sound princess.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And here's another thing. I was here. What was it? 95 to 2005, and I really didn't go to the public baths until like right before I left in 2005. You know, I started going, and I was like, man, I've been here so long, and I know it's kind of weird for maybe the Americans that are listening to this, but public baths and going to the onsens and stuff like that is just life changing.
Yeah.
I mean, just forget about seeing other men nude. Who cares about that? We're all humans. Human beings
Where do you put
exist, and who cares? What's the being ashamed or that's you know, a different lifestyle, or you're assuming that you're this and that. It's part of who we are, you know. Just go and enjoy it and soak in the hot baths, and you know. I did ride a Japanese ship for 10 days, and that was an experience. The food was like eating at a restaurant on a Japanese ship. The showers were open showers, which is no big deal to me. I mean, that's the way it is in Japan. And then they actually had a tub for, you know, there would be like maybe 2 or 3 Japanese sailors, you know, enjoying the hot, you know, onsen, the little bath there. I don't get it why Americans are so like, ooh, that's weird, or it's not weird. Nothing weird about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where do you put the towel? Do you cover your face? Or do you do it
On
I
your
put it
head.
on my head.
On
Yeah.
your head. It's not meant. It's not meant to cover. You know what? You know, it's not meant-
Head.
Well, I do have tattoos. I have a couple tattoos on my back, so I do have to wear like a little half towel just to cover.
Yeah,
I don't really
you can't
like
go.
to have tattoos.
You can't go into the fancy places, the Tembro or onsen. You can't go there because the yakuza are not permitted. So if you have any, this is for everybody that's watching, you cannot come to Japan thinking you're going to go to the nice type of onsen communities if you have any kind of tattoo that's visible.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, you guys that just got your hex tattoos on your chest and whatever. You just can't go to onsen anymore. That's all.
Sorry, David. Sorry, David. Yeah. Yeah. It's gotta cover that up.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that you got away with putting the towel over, because
I mean, they're kind of you know, Japanese are really, they're not confrontational, so I think they may notice that I am trying to, but they're like, who cares, you know? Oh well.
Yeah.
I think they were distracted by the 12-inch hog leg that you had swinging in the breeze going in there.
And that does throw them off. So.
They're like, oh, what's this? And then you just put the towel over and run on in. Says, wow, he's a freak. Look at that elephant. And then he's gone. Yeah. I know.
And here's another thing, guys. Here's another thing. While you're on the side where, of course, it's not a co-ed thing, but you're on the side where all the men are, you know, taking baths or enjoying the tubs, there'll be women custodians, you know, cleaning up.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I stand right next to the lady. She, you know, she'll be an older woman, but so what? You know? Oops.
Well.
There's no. You're not like sitting there like, oh, don't look at me. Just carry on.
Hold on.
She's doing her job. We're doing our thing. You know?
Yeah. No. I went to a mountain town, and we went to the hot springs up there, and it was co-ed, and I was all excited about it. And the night before, a mosquito had stung me on the face, right above my eyelid. So I was like all swollen up, like this, like looking terrible. And when you go into the co-ed onsen, you're all excited. You're like, whoa, this is gonna be like a dream come true. It's gonna be amazing. Of course, I look terrible, but fuck it, this is gonna be great. Go in there, and there are nothing but 70-year-old bachans sitting there, spread eagle, and a couple of them were laughing at me coming in there, and they said, and I swear one of them said, oh, look at the monkey coming in, because I have hair everywhere. So they're like, oh, this is so funny. I mean, you haven't been to a Japanese experience like an onsen unless you've been in that situation. Huge eye, naked, 70-year-old women, spread eagle, calling you monkey. That's Japan.
That's right. I
Oh.
see Wales Only says best thing a person can do is travel, experience other cultures. That's right, brother.
Yes.
Americans need to spread out. I think Americans are probably one of the least traveled people on earth are probably Americans. I mean, they're afraid to leave America. They hear all these stories about Mexico being this and that, or another country being this and that. And when you go there and see it for yourself, it's like bullshit. It's not like that.
Vince is afraid to leave his city block, actually, because I know where he lives.
I'd like nothing more than to get out of here. I'm out here in Whittier.
Oh boy.
Oh, really? I'm from around that way.
Oh my God.
Pasadena.
Small
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're from Pasadena? Bro, West Valley over here. My dad used to teach at Occidental College.
Right on.
Wow.
Yeah, but I left. I joined the Navy at 17, graduated from boot camp 18, and then I arrived in Japan 1990, December 24th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So my whole adult life has been in Japan, basically. I mean, I only was stationed in States for maybe 4 or 5 years. I was there in my whole 24-year career. So.
You were over here for the earthquake?
Yeah, I was here for the 2011 earthquake. I did 2 CNN interviews. I did one from my house in Nagishi, and I did one at the office at the Yokosuka Naval Base. I did a CNN interview there. Yeah, I was famous for on the base. I was getting phone calls, and I'm like, yeah, this is a Chief Rod, the guy from CNN. I'm like, oh my God. What?
Yeah, man. Yeah, similar story. I actually saw Reuters in Haneda Airport when we were about to fly out, because we had small kids at the time. So we were flying. We were going to go to our place in Hawaii just to get the hell out of here. And I saw the Reuters crew, and I said, yo, soundbite over here. And then I told them, I said, we are nuclear fallout refugees. We don't trust anything. We're getting the fuck out of here. And it actually got syndicated across all these news channels, like Good Morning and all this other stuff. I got pings from friends on Facebook like, I saw you on the news. Are you okay? Did you fly out of there? What the hell's going on? So yeah, 15 minutes of fame for sure, but it's not the type of fame you want.
Yeah. I mean, I remember getting, because my kids went to school off base. They went to Japanese schools, and we got letters from the school or from the city saying, we apologize that your kids may have consumed food that may have come from the affected area. So they were, getting ahead of any, maybe if any illnesses came up, they were trying to get ahead of that. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Awesome.
I heard a couple of horror stories, like people were rushing to buy bicycles just to get home, and if you can't, you do like 6-hour walks home or something like that.
Oh yeah. There was that day. There was taxi rides were hours long. I mean, 6-8 hours to get home. Yeah. Yep.
Worse than that, the high-rise buildings here in Tokyo, they're 36, 40 something floors high, and above about the 15th floor, you can't live there. You gotta walk all the way downstairs to get your water and your toilet paper and whatever, and walking all the way back up there is just crazy for people because the elevators weren't working.
Weren't working.
Yeah, it was. They were all red flagged until, of course, they got inspected. It was quite a shake, guys. It was like, I'm from Southern California, and I could just shake the video like that, and you would probably feel a little bit about like what we felt over here, but it was over 4 minutes long. It was just stupid.
Wow.
You get tired of being scared,
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, when is this ever going to end? Maybe never.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to live life and see things for yourself. Don't ever take, especially like mainstream media. Don't go there; they're gonna get you, or this and that. And you go there and see it for yourself, and it's not that. So
We welcome you for the Olympic Games.
yeah,
Oh man.
Is it officially canceled or is it
No,
still...
no. They've been lobbying for it to go on, and nothing's official. But come on, man, it's like 4 months away, and nobody's gotten the jab in the arm, and nothing. So, do you think it's going to go on?
Mm.
I don't know.
No.
If it is, then we're going to collect all. It's going to be a massive super spreader, and we're going to enjoy all sorts of sickness over here. It's going to be great. I love it.
I don't know who's gonna come. What's it gonna be? Japan versus Korea?
Korea won't come. Are you kidding?
I don't think Korea will go.
No, they won't.
So I don't know if they hold it. I mean, it's gonna be probably the most least watched Olympics in history.
Yeah.
No, I think it'll be watched. I just don't think it'll be attended. I think that they'll really NHK will try to televise it all over the world and try to recoup some of their losses. They're a huge investor in the Olympic Games this year. So yeah, but I mean, we only made 17 new stadiums. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
no problem.
I see a comment came through. I guess Miss Exquisite's talking about the 2011 earthquake. Says I lost my mom's house during that earthquake. That was a sad moment. I never forget that year.
Oh,
wow,
man,
yeah,
terrible.
that was a huge loss for. Sorry to hear that, and
Miss Exquisite, sorry about that. Very sorry about that. Yeah, yeah, and the aftermath, we're still feeling it, and it was the biggest tragedy ever. Very sorry for your loss, or your house lost, so to speak.
House lost, yeah.
Hopefully your mom was okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I'm happy that we got a lot of comments coming through. That's for our first, or I guess this is episode 2, but I'm really happy to see a lot of the comments coming through from our usual Hexicans and some new ones. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that for this stream I was not a day 1 FOMO. So I'm happy that I got in day 2, and all you guys, paved it all over, made it safe.
More to come, Papa B. More to come.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just a tester. The episode 1 was just to test to feel out the
just test the water
and
testing the water.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I had a terrible time yesterday. The guys could tell you I had to switch computers. I couldn't get my sound, and mic was all messed up. Yeah. So it's good now.
So I don't know if Dheeraj has spoken about his experiences in Manila. How is it with you in Manila? Are you like is it very different from what you have in India, or what kind of like culture shock do you have in Manila?
Yes, and it's kind of I'm like pleasantly surprised. And the thing is, first of all, once you go to a foreign country, you are the Farang, so
Farang.
So there is automatically people who are more respectful or more welcoming towards you. So that was my at every convenience store or every gate there is the guards are saying hello sir, thank you sir. That's kind of new, was a proud kind of feeling, because in Mumbai, no.
Oh, okay.
If you go to a shop and get okay, there is no
there is no customer service in India.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like that in Japan. Yeah.
Hey, Dheeraj, tell me something. Sorry to interrupt. Is there a reason? Okay, the only reason why I'm asking this is because this was something that I kind of heard people talking about, like, for example, Indian people, when they go overseas to buy, say, white goods, like, say, an iPhone or something like that, they will do really, really strange things. Like, for example, they would go to Hong Kong, like, as you would for a holiday or whatever, walk into an Apple store and demand, I suppose, a brand new iPhone from the store. You have to unbox it. He wants a test drive of what's in the box and not what's actually outside on the counter. And then they would just rip the pack apart, and then the Apple attendant would be like, "Are you going to buy this? Like, this is, I don't know what I'm actually going to. I don't know what I'm paying for if you don't show me what's in the box." I'm thinking, well, definitely there is an iPhone in the box. Like, what's that all about? Do you know anything about that?
Yes, and I think it's more like people do that. They have to test it first before buying it, because I think now I don't want to propagate the Indian people are stingy kind of stereotype, but yeah, if I it's very difficult to part an Indian from his money. So if one is going to buy an iPhone,
You want
yeah, I want to make sure that it is working and make sure I'm getting what I'm paying for. And I guess the part of it is like there is always uh, people saying that yeah, you might get ripped off, especially when you are abroad. So they are extra cautious. But
Okay.
and if in but from my experience in Mumbai, they do it. I don't have an iPhone, but nor will I ever buy one. But if I'm buying a mobile phone and I go to the store, they will show directly show me that it is working and it's like original. They will show you that yeah, this is an original thing you're buying. So yeah, I don't know.
So you think it's like a fraud thing,
Like
like, people will show you a
I've
full-on
seen
box, and then whatever that's in
or
the
bought.
content is not what it is. Is that a common occurrence, or?
Um, Fraud things not really common, but still people are just a bit more wary about how they spend. Yeah.
Hey, guys,
But
I
there's this is the first time I heard about it. That people do it outside of India as well. That they ask
Oh,
you
wow. Okay.
people to.
guys, I was gonna ask if there's any people in the chat that are maybe Asian descent or in parts of Asia, if they would like to. Are we able to see if they want to jump in as well? Come on, Cam.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah,
Why not?
absolutely.
Crypto
Yeah.
Vince,
Yeah,
Kevin,
of course.
any
Sure,
thoughts?
why not? Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we
You want me to open the link? I can
on
do
the
that.
link?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give
The link
me a
is out, but you
second.
can you can make sure they have their residence card out.
Oh,
Yeah, please, if you're gonna join the stream, this is HexAsians, so we want to try and limit it to that ethnic group. But yes, but yeah, please, if you want to,
Or residency.
Or
Or
expats, yeah.
or residents
expats,
that live
yeah.
in Japan,
Yeah.
like me and Papa.
Lived in
Or
lived in
perhaps you've
Asia.
met an Asian person.
Yeah.
Perhaps you've
Lived
perhaps
in
you've
Asia.
shopped in an Asian supermarket or had some food.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can point at it. You can point at it on a map.
Come on
Yeah.
down.
that's funny.
I mean, we want to grow the channel, and we welcome other Hexican Asians that are watching. Of course, we love to see our regulars in the chat, but I think we'll probably we want to see this success.
Yeah. Here's a thought. Maybe in future we can also put the links to the chats in different languages.
Yeah, why not?
So that we constantly, if you come in here and you don't speak English as your first language, don't be shy. It's fine. We're going to connect you up with somebody that speaks your native language and can tell you all about Hex.
Yeah, hopefully
help you through the process.
Hey, before I think Kevin was gonna do his role, but Papa, I sent a text to Coffee. That was gonna help us try and get this translated to Japanese or maybe other language.
We're running into an issue with that. Of course, I sent the message out that we could work on this Japanese one, but his problem is, I guess, the hosting company or the company that he's working with, the maintenance of it, right? The constant updates that there will be for all the content requires another cycle, another expensive cycle of actual translation and checking and then uploading, and then it has to be maintained in that language so that that it's not out of date. And that's something we're trying to get our heads around. But I am talking with Coffee.
All
okay.
Right. Appreciate it.
And then I told him that Kevin would do all the translation for free and all the maintenance because he's now revealed that he's an EQ in Japanese. So there you go, Kevin. You're the guy.
Yeah, why not? Why not? So come on down. Who wants to come up? MacB.
Yeah, I was about to say, MacB, if you want to jump on, please do. Absolutely, welcome anytime. We'll probably DM you the chats as well, and I'll get you to come in.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, spooky.
Welcome.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got a voice changer and
Hi, hello.
Remaining on.
Does he?
I don't know.
Voice changer. Are you kidding?
No, I don't know. Can you do something with your lighting that it's we can't see you? Or is that what you want to remain?
Perhaps you are the chair.
Ooh.
Witness protection.
Hello.
I was about to say no pressure if you don't want to show your face.
All
Or,
right.
No, there's
there
pressure. Show your damn face.
Come on,
got
let it go already.
Well, you don't have to show your face. Just show everything else.
No.
I don't want your Pornhub playlist.
So is that MacB that jumped in and tell us your story, where you're at, where you're coming from? Is he set up?
MacB, you there?
It's Richard.
Oh God!
Oh,
really?
no.
Hey guys. Retards.
It's our G3.
MacB, you there?
Hey, Mac. Hello.
Do you want to come back if you have issues?
Did we get butt streamed?
That was me
Might be
yesterday, so don't
frozen.
feel bad, me.
Hey,
I think you might be
Q-
frozen. Yeah.
Guys,
This is interesting.
hello guys, can you hear me?
loud and clear.
El Hexidente, very well said. Keeping up with the comedy. Black squares matter. I love it. That's awesome.
Hello there guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
Hello guys,
nice.
can you hear me? Oh
Yep.
man,
Yes, with you.
Yes, we
I'm
can
sorry,
hear you.
guys. I've got a bad light here. I'm in the room. Great, great. I'm very sorry, guys. My lighting is bad, so I'm in the room. And nice to see. Yes, I'm here. Hello, guys. Oh,
Yeah, we can see you. Oh, well, I can hear you a little
Yeah,
bit.
we can hear you. Yeah, we can see your chair.
Maybe light a candle.
Yeah.
No, don't wake up your family, man. Not for this.
Oh, we got a
Oh, wow.
volunteer to help with the translation. Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Nice.
ありがとうございました。Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Exquisite.
Are you Hexicans?
Love the name. Yeah, exquisite, man. We have a native Japanese Hexican right there,
Nice.
Wow.
so we're not alone. This is great.
Exquisite, where can we find you? I'll DM you a couple of links to join the room.
I was just gonna say maybe she could join the show. If she likes.
Yeah, if you liked.
Okay.
Oh, looks like
Oh, Mac,
He's
Mac
dropped.
fell off.
So many questions with that last guest.
Hey, Crypto King, just out of curiosity, remember how we did the little bit of a test yesterday? Were you in a different location?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Okay. And was it your missus that's talking in the background, just out of curiosity? It doesn't sound like a TV.
That
It
was-
sounds like...
Yeah, that was yeah, my kids and
Crypto Queen.
Crypto Queen.
no, that person is pretty clueless about crypto, so no.
Oh, you don't have to worry about the gas fees then.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of this prize that you're giving out, the $100 in Ethereum in March. So
Yeah.
judging by the way the market's going now, that could be 0.0001 ETH. And is gas included in that whole thing, or do you have to charge them back for the $100 it'll cost to get it to them?
Yeah, I don't think the gas fees are going to be an issue. I think when you do ETH, the ETH is very low. I think when you use the Ethereum blockchain to transfer Ethereum, I think the fees are not like when we're mixing with Hex and Uniswaps and all that stuff.
Oh
I
no,
think
that's
ETH to
outrageous.
ETH.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ETH on the ETH platform is, I think it's fairly cheap. So
On Friday,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Rather, Friday I found it to be rather exorbitantly expensive.
Oh, okay.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, we
A
shall
prize
see.
is a
I mean,
prize, man.
yeah, it's we said it, and we'll deal with the we'll eat the fee, whatever it is.
Yep. How many lamps do you have?
How many do I have?
Yes. One of each?
I have. Well, I did have one of. I had the 2 Hex. I sent one of them to Hexo, so I only have one of the Hex lamps. But I did order some of lamps several years ago from a different person, and I have maybe 5 different other lamps. Yeah.
You call yourself
Like
a
Bitcoin,
Hexican, and all you
Litecoin.
have is one hex lamp. I'm appalled.
Well, I do have I mean, most of the stuff that I told, I like this. Can you guys see the?
Yeah, you got that. Oh, sweet.
Wow.
So I had the young man make this. So I had 2 of these. So.
Well, you need 2 because one on each nipple when you go onto the runway, right?
Oh yeah, when I go to the
Yeah.
onsen, I gotta make sure.
Totally, got to get your pasties on.
And I got this shirt from Crypto Styles, so I got this the other day. So I already gave him on a tweet. But yeah, when I support a product, I usually like to represent it, and I had some of the shirts made out here in Japan. I had like 3 sweatshirts made with the Hex logo on it. So yeah,
Nice.
I make sure the Crypto King is sporting his whatever he's supporting at all times.
Nice.
Just on a side note there, I don't have or buy any of the merch because every time I look at it, I'm like, I can probably get it made for less. so it's
Yeah.
Please.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well,
I did
yep.
not
I
hear
see
that.
That's so
I didn't
Indian
know
of you.
Yes, it is. I was not gonna say it, but now everyone's thinking it. That was wonderful. I cannot buy this
I was a-
car because I know what the parts are, and to make it myself, I could only charge this much. So I'm gonna take the bus instead. Well done.
Wait, I think let me switch back to my. Everybody got a kick out of my Thug Life glasses, so let me throw those on.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah.
You get a pair of those too.
You gotta do that.
I think someone thought it was a filter, so I took a picture with like no, look, it's in my hand. Look, see?
Yeah.
Not a filter. It's
Gotta do that.
actual
Dun,
glasses.
dun, 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 dun. You gotta do the music, man.
And for those of us who actually have to wear glasses, we thank you for all the fun, because we can never wear these fun little masks and glasses and stuff like that like you normal folk can. We are the brothers of the 4 eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got someone joining us, but I've got my finger on the trigger just in case he isn't what he says he is. Everyone beware.
Mm. Hey.
Hello. Who have we got here?
Here we go. Hello, welcome. Can you hear us? Hello. Hello. Yes, we could hear your family, your wonderful family in the background.
He's waiting for the show to start.
Now we're live.
Abhinav. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, who have we got here?
We're live.
He may be having a lag.
Yeah.
That's,
yeah.
That's
Or did he?
He's waiting for amusement. He's going to hold up his sign of 1 on a number scale of 1 to 10, whether or not he's pleased or not, pretty soon. So far, we haven't been.
Oh,
rated,
there he.
so.
I think he
No,
he
check
put in
the
the
chat.
chat. Abhinav from India. 5555 club.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Good for you.
Can you talk? No.
No mic.
No mic.
Yes, I can talk. I choose not to.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, welcome. Thank you for joining the channel. We doing more as we grow day by day. Thank you for coming.
Where in India are you, Abhinav? Was that an answer?
Yeah. Okay.
No mic.
Well, he the
No
kids
mic
in the
is there.
background.
Oh, he says no mic.
No mic.
Oh,
But you have a
I think,
mic.
Yeah. Is it audible now?
Yes.
yes.
Oh, then it's fine.
Lovely to hear that wonderful voice.
Yeah, then it's fine. Hello to all of you.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
There you go.
That's
Do you
my
wanna
first
introduce
live
yourself?
stream. I'm joining my first live stream in Hex. I did my stake in December, and then I took my first stake in 5555 club. and probably I'll be taking 2 more steaks for my daughter. So very happy.
Awesome.
I invited 3 of my friends, and hopefully we have some pressures in Indian exchanges in buying bitcoins. There are some deposits are delayed, so probably they'll be joining me in a day or two, and hoping to get them in a 555 club.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Excellent.
Awesome work.
That
So
sounds really, really
3
good.
down, 1 billion to go.
Yeah. So I've done my steak. I've done my steak for my daughter. She's my daughter. So
Hello.
so it's this
Go,
5-5 club is
hello.
Oh,
for
five,
her.
five, five, five. Hello.
Hi.
Hello from all over the world.
So he likes Hex very much because she sees me every time doing research on Hex, posting on Twitter. So she is very excited about Hex and also the steaks which I do.
Excellent.
Say hello.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hi, don't be shy. Say hi.
So that's from India from my side.
Excellent.
Can I just ask, how did you find out about Hex?
Oh.
Nope, you there?
No.
So who else is there in the team? I may not recognize. I mean, see them in today in Twitter. Can you please introduce yourself?
He wants a roll call, everybody.
Yeah, I think so because I have not seen them.
All these new faces to him. Well, gentlemen, shall we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Papa, you want to go first? Top left.
Yeah, I'm D-Raj. Nice to meet you. Also go by Dr. Moore.
I'm going to interrupt you right there. Hang on a sec. That's a bitch slap from
That's a bit.
Thank you. I'm a call sign Papa Boner. Nice to meet you.
you there.
So yeah, I'm the real Dr. Dheeraj. Doctor.
Okay. Hello,
I'll
Dheeraj.
move you up.
Yeah, that's the reason.
And I'm Crypto Vince. And
Crypto
That's
King.
right.
Crypto King. Crypto King.
The king's up that way.
Welcome.
I'm Kevin Poir. You know me as Uncle Kevin Hex on Twitter. Nice to meet you.
Middle class working men. You can find me on Twitter. Don't really post much, but yeah, do come and join us on a regular if you like. I'll send you a DM on the chats, and yeah, hopefully we get to know more about yourself, and I suppose you get to meet more people.
Awesome.
Yeah, I forgot to put my Twitter handle. It's Dheeraj DHEERAJ_1ONE.
Well, I'll follow today.
Can I just ask? I don't know if you heard me. How did you find Hex? I mean, where did you heard about Hex?
I don't know if you realize that.
अभिनव आपसे बात की जा रही है.
हाँ यार थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क इशू आ रहा है भाई. I was talking about some.
अच्छा. So
कट जा रहा है बीच में.
हाँ तो
Hello.
एक्स के बारे में कहाँ से सुना आपने?
हमने तो ऑनलाइन देखा था. रिचर्ड हर्ट की I was following him. तो दिसंबर में अराउंड इन दिसंबर I saw somehow I saw it on someone's profile on Twitter. Then I started searching about it, and then I liked the project. And from December onwards, I started investing in that. So the initial problem what I was facing in buying Hex was the swapping of Ethereum, because we in India we have only one exchanges which is operating, that is Zeppay. So Binance doesn't support us well. So initial stage was very difficult. So buying Ethereum, then swapping it for Hex. But now it's easy.
Good.
Okay.
Well, we're happy you found it, and glad that you're taking care of the family first, and then
Now it's very easy to
talking to
onboard
your other
people.
associates and
So
friends.
I've started asking myself, and I've started referring my Staker app also.
Oh,
That's
excellent.
cool. That's really good.
Yes, and just to mention again, there is the Transact app that works within MetaMask mobile as well as the Staker app.
All right.
I find it the easiest way to cash in to Ethereum. And I would also like to point out it is supported by Consensus itself. So that's why it is one of like a dependable project for Ethereum. And so if you are using it to onboard, it's quite nice. I referred my friends using that, and they later
Okay.
found out ways to um, onboard through Zeppay is another good one.
Yeah,
It's,
Zeppay. I was actually buying Ethereum on Zeppay itself, and then probably switching it from Zeppay to
yeah.
this our uh, Hex website, taking Hex. But now I'm doing it via MetaMask.
The yeah, I think there are currently only two major exchanges in Mumbai, India. I won't mention the second one because it's uh, kind of shady and it is supported by Binance. Uh, uh, no, but yeah, Wazirex and Zeppe are both equally good if you want. But don't keep your money on the exchange. If any Indian people watching, yeah,
No, I have
we never know
Treasure Wallet also.
if they can back. Yeah, if
No, the
don't
time
keep
I
money
bought my
on your
first Bitcoin.
exchanges.
No, I have Nano Ledger. So I bought my first Bitcoin in 2016. So that time only I purchased Nano Ledger. So I've been into crypto since 2016 mid. Uh, Unfortunately,
Nice.
lost 3 of my Bitcoins in a fake mining company also.
Mm.
So I was new in that. So there were some companies which were offering me 2.25% of the returns every day. So I was new. I just gave them 2 of my Bitcoins and finally lost all my Bitcoins. So now I have learned from that mistakes. I have Nano Ledger, and now everything is in Hex only. Everything which I'm doing is by staking Hex. So I made my 2 stakes around 9 Ethereum. I put it in Hex, and further in March also I'm planning to put 10. And now all the stakes would be of 3333 plus 15. I did 555. I did for my daughter. That's how I'm planning 15, 14, 13, 12, 10 years.
Excellent.
So this is how I'll make my
Outstanding.
next stakes.
Great, awesome, man, awesome.
Powerful.
Can I just ask, I suppose, what's the awareness of crypto in India like? Like, do people know? Like, I suppose, when you say
I hope my
Bitcoin or
voice is
Ethereum,
audible.
do they know? Yeah, no, your voice is perfect. I can hear you.
All right, I'll reconnect then.
He's reconnecting. He's reconnecting.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. No, but he was loud and clear. Well,
Yeah.
at least.
He may have been delayed a bit though.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of lag. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was still in 2016.
And but
What did you say, Diraj?
Go ahead, Diraj.
Oh, he's gone too. Oh God.
Oh,
Modi
Uh-oh.
is struck again.
Dropping like that.
Well, it seems like he was a very successful person in India. I mean, he's talking about putting 10 Ethereum in March. So that's
that's
Yeah.
very, unless he's been holding it for several years, but who knows?
Mm.
That's really
hello.
good.
Welcome back, Diraj.
Diraj, you're back. I
Third
don't know.
Yeah, third world problems, What? Yeah. The main reason I was saying don't keep, if you are from India, don't keep money on exchange, crypto on exchanges, is because overnight they can ban those exchanges, and we have seen it already in the past. And if you are not able to withdraw, then it's a big mess. Because if you still have it in your wallet, then you can find. I don't want to go say anything like how to subvert those laws, but yeah, there can be ways found out to convert your crypto back into rupees if you have, but if it is on an exchange, it's gone.
Can we do like the other? I think it was Mali. I don't know if it was DS or what, but they did a capture of pointing toward the logo.
Oh, yeah.
Which one are we gonna point to, Vince's or this one?
Maybe that one. I should wait.
Which one?
Wait for Kevin to get back before we do that.
Yeah, I think Kevin took a break. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to take
do
a break?
screen capture.
You guys want to grab a drink or something? I can play some stuff, I suppose.
Actually, what time is the Richard stream coming on again?
6 a.m. for us,
That's in
Papa.
a few hours.
So it's 4 a.m. for Manila and Singapore.
4 a.m. for Singapore. It's
Oh, Jesus.
5 a.m. for Singapore. So 6 a.m. for you, Papa.
oh boy, thank you.
6 a.m.
Yep.
for you. Yeah.
6 a.m. until noon, is it?
Yeah, probably.
With Richard.
Probably overrun 8 hours.
Probably.
Clear your schedule. Yep. clear.
Yep.
When did he tweet out that he was going to go live?
Earlier today, I think it was. Yeah.
Earlier today.
Yeah. Just earlier today.
A couple hours ago, I think.
Yeah.
Huh?
But his last stream was not that long. I think it was only like 3 hours, maybe 2.5.
But you got to, all the other shows have to be preempted. So we got to spread the word. I was we're gonna be on at 9:30. So probably that's not going to happen.
He tweeted 2 hours ago. Yeah.
So
2 hours ago.
So who's gonna do the screen capture for us now that Kevin's back? Let's knock out the.
Sounds good.
Damn, I gotta get this right. Here we go.
I don't even know which way.
Wait, let me get over here and. Dang it!
I can't smile for that long.
There. That way. Was it
Yeah.
that way?
Yeah, that way.
That way. So
There you go.
damn. There we go.
All right. We're still. Everybody's frozen, or what's going
Are
on?
we doing it now or what?
Wait, who's capturing?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
we could just rewatch it and
Yeah, we can do that.
capture
Yeah.
later.
Let's just hold it for 10 seconds.
10
Okay.
seconds. I can't breathe.
Okay.
No, we're done. We're definitely done.
Oh,
All right,
Definitely
yeah.
done.
So we got the HexAsians episode 2.
It's in the
Screen capture
can.
there, knocked
it's in
out.
the can.
No,
And just I would like to point out the irony that Excision Stream 1 does not have any timestamp.
oh,
It's like I gotta come out of retirement and do that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Vince. Hey, Vince.
Yeah, hey
Hey,
Vince.
thanks, Hexidente.
Challenging though for this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was that?
There you go.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I
Yeah.
think are we going to continue or
yeah. I was about to say, do you guys want to go ahead or?
it's
I'ma
better
go
to
for-
keep our streams short?
Yeah.
I'ma go
I don't-
for a
I
smoke.
agree.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go out for a wife.
These are.
I think she's gonna.
I'm gonna go light up some fiat currency.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that!
Like a boss, man. Like a boss.
It's the best
those
use case for it.
Pieces of paper up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad way to burn fiat.
Hey.
Let's see what
Okay,
I've got
then.
here.
All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna bow out, but I wanted to thank you all for having me. Middle class working man, Crypto Vince, Kevin. Thanks a lot for the technical support for you and for Dr. Moore over there, and Crypto King, who's now just gone dark, and he's being a ninja over there in Japan. I'll see you guys later on. Thank you again, and love to be around for the next one.
Later.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you for coming along. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign off too, guys. Thank you for taking charge and making this happen. It seems like episode 2 was a great success. We had a lot of feedback, a lot of the comments going through. So that's what we like to see. And thank you for putting this together.
Thank you, Crypto King.
Thanks.
See you.
Thanks for
See you
coming on, Crypto King. All right.
Thank you.
I'll see everyone on the next one.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Take care.
okay.
Guys.
Stay long and stay hard, okay?
So
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll bow out.